This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. Yesterday was the Super Bowl, and with any national event like the Super Bowl, conservatives are going to do what they can to get on the radar and register their outrage with whatever nonsense has come along. Yesterday's outrage du jour was the halftime show. Of course, it has to do with the fact that the lineup was largely black. That it was not Conway Twitty, God rest his soul. I think he's passed. I don't follow the catalog of the great Conway Twitty. But, so conservatives went all out, losing their minds about the fact that Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and 50 Cent and Mary J. Blige and a few others. Eminem was there. And I want to play, or I'm not going to play, I'm going to read some tweets of the outrage from the typical characters. But first, I want to explore what exactly they wanted in a halftime show. What exactly is it that would have placated them? Save Kid Rock and Lee Greenwood, which we'll get to later. What would it have been? Would this have made them happy for a halftime show? Oh, there would have been Republican boners all over the country had that been the halftime show. Just a video of that would have made them so pleased. But it did not make many pleased. Here's a tweet from Nick Adams during the halftime show. Ted Nugent, Kid Rock, and Lee Greenwood would put on a better halftime show than these hoodlums. Dr. Dre is, if he's not a billionaire, he's real close. But he's a hoodlum. And why, pray tell, would that be? Why would Dr. Dre be a hoodlum? Would it have to do with the color of his skin? Nick Adams, you disgusting demagogue, you racist troll. And then, of course, Charlie Kirk, the Zeppelin-headed wonder, who puts out memes like this one. Just because you are offended doesn't mean you are right, he says in a meme from Turning Point USA. He had this offended, he wanted to register his offense. The NFL is now the league of sexual anarchy. This halftime show should not be allowed on television. What is he even talking about? What would Charlie Kirk know anything about sexual anything? Mr. Desperate to get laid. Anyway, look, unimportant, other than the fact that there is a propensity for conservatives and Republicans in this country to feign outrage, especially where it relates to racial issues. And the fact that there were largely black performers on stage gives them great offense, causes great umbrage to build within them. Because if it was Kid Rock, trash, Ted Nugent, absolutely trash, or Lee Greenwood, that would have been wholesome family fun. But you get some black folks on the stage, and panties are in a bunch. They're outraged. They are offended by that. Sexual anarchy. What are they even talking about? Anything they can do to inflame the base with threats of stopping watching the NFL. If you don't want to watch the NFL, don't watch the NFL. Nobody gives a shit. Republicans, you're not special. No one is worried whether Charlie Kirk cares about the Super Bowl. Morons. What do you think, though? I would absolutely love to know. You can call, leave me a brief voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me daily at dollemore.com. I would love to hear from you. I would love to have you connect with me on Twitter, on Instagram. I am at Dollemore just about everywhere. That can often be a good time. You can tweet me and tell me how offended you are at the size of Charlie Kirk's head juxtaposed against the size of his tiny little chiclet teeth. I know, it's petty. Come on. Sometimes you just gotta sink low to get the job done, or make myself feel good, because I also have a giant pumpkin head. That's what should be illegal. This should not be allowed on television. Any television, even if you're streaming YouTube, is the size of this massive pumpkin head. It has its own gravitational force. It's a freak show. Anyway, if I bring you value, whether that be a smile or a little information, I would love it if you would consider supporting my work here on the platform for as little as $1.99 a month. You can become a channel member by clicking the join button below this video, or you can head on over to patreon.com/IDoubtIt podcast. Anyway, I love you guys. I appreciate you. I'll see you next time. Until I do, be genuine. Take care of one another.